one of the Adventures in Farm eggs. The 2 eggs were almost exactly the same size. One is like super yolk. Don't know if you can tell. Go-to breakfast, fried eggs. Let's see, 2 fried eggs, a bacon, supplements, and mate.
Eddie, did the sun finally come back out? Are you happy?
Good morning. Good morning. So I realize I have like no footage yesterday, and I apologize if yesterday's vlog was a little boring and short, but we were a little busy. We had carpet installed upstairs. You like? It's now brown instead of gray. That light gray that's been here since we bought the house. You like? Looks good to me. It's speckled, which means it hides things. So I've still got to go around and do a huge vacuum. Got to finish putting back all the rooms. This is our hunting guest room, by the way. More dead things. Hi, Dexter. And the cats have been beside themselves. The office is almost back together. Edie, you blend in very well. So happy the last of the remodel project is done. Now I just need to finish putting the house back together, clean up, and I'm good to go. I need to clean your lens. You are scary dirty. Sorry. I have help. Dexter, are you getting in trouble? That's what I thought. You warming it up? Okay. Remember. Oh, give me that back. I saw this recipe on Life is a Plate. It's flourless, grain-free fig Newton. I think I might try that. I have most of the ingredients outside of the figs. This is about the only time I really don't necessarily enjoy wearing Vibrams. I now have very wet feet. And I don't really feel like having wet feet. It looks like I have the chickenpox. Quick run to the stores. Yes, I run to the store every couple of days. It's so nice to live like 3 blocks from 2 natural food stores. Seriously. Let's try something new. You're now tripodified since I've dropped you several times. Alright, what do we have today? We have parchment paper. Bacon. Okay, remember the other day in the bulk thing, I said shop around? I shopped around, and this Applegate Sunday bacon is like $5.70 at $4.80 at one store, and it's $3.70 at the other store. That's a big difference. And I got some other bacon to try. Cat treats for the cat boxes. Some baking powder. I'm trying a new baking powder. This one has potato starch rather than cornstarch. So we'll see how this one goes. Let's see. I am going to make some fig cookies, the ones I mentioned earlier. So I got figs and some dates. A tomato for dinner tomorrow. I needed some lime juice, and they had no limes. So I had to buy this organic lime shop. Just got citric acid and lime. Can I help you? Get. Refried beans. I bought the fat-free because all the non-fat-free had canola oil in them. So I just bought some fat-free. I don't eat much of these, but the husband does. Apple butter. The only thing in here is just apples and apple juice. I'm going to use this in my fig Newtons because it called for applesauce, and then maybe I'll try these in my coconut bread. Chocolate. stocked up on some 85% chocolate and then orange for hubby. And then hubby's dairy, sour cream, and cream. That's it. Very quick trip. And we're gonna try and make these figgy purses things. We got some dates, some figs, some vanilla, some honey, some eggs, some almond butter, some baking soda, and it calls for applesauce, and I wanted apple butter for something else, so I'm just gonna use some of that. I think that's it. Let's get this going. Figs and some dates. You know, it calls for a tablespoon of honey, but man, the figs and the dates are so sweet. Maybe I'll go without it first and see what happens. I'm gonna blend these in the food processor. Oven's ready at 350 degrees. Okay, so my food processor says no go on the figgies. So I'm gonna chop everything up really much smaller and then give it a try. See if I can make a paste out of it that way. Okay, my food processor's a little happier now. Note to self, chop figs. We have a paste. So it formed a ball. Okay, next stage. 12 ounces of unsweetened almond butter. Teaspoon of vanilla. Teaspoon of baking soda. 2 eggs. It calls for a 1/4 cup of applesauce. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of apple butter. I think we're ready to go. I taste tested this. It's quite a yummy batter. And no, I'm not afraid of raw eggs. Okay. So I'm supposed to scoop heaping tablespoons onto my parchment paper. Ooh, they are sticky. Okay, they've been shaped. I did a thumbprint in the middle, filled that with the fig date mixture, which I have a lot left over of. And then I pursed them together at the top. Not the prettiest things in the world. We'll see how they turn out. I used butter. You have to use a lot of oil on your hands, otherwise they just stick. So now I'm going to bake these at 350 for about 13 minutes. I think I'll just go ahead and stick both of them in. And you know what? That's just dates and figs. I think I'll save it in the fridge. Maybe I'll make another batch. Anybody want to come over and do the dishes? This is the part I hate. Takers? Anyone? Fine. I am far too excited for these things. I haven't made a baked good in forever. I guess I just got tired of trying to bake with coconut and almond flour because it never turned out. Out we go. Supposed to let them cool so that they finish cooking and harden. I'm assuming. Oh, I could actually take them off of this. As much as these puffed up, maybe I should have stuffed them with a little bit more figgy Newton stuff. I couldn't help it. I had to try it. They're very come on, you can do it. We're in focus. They're very cakey. I haven't gotten to the fig Newton part. I still think I should have put more in there. I did not realize how much they would expand. I like the fig Newton center. These might be a winner. I have my helper again. One of the things about living in the foothills where you can see the mountains, it's really pretty.
It's a power-packed meal.
It's a protein-packed meal. We got 2 eggs, leftover steak, steamed veggies, and green beans. I'm hungry. And then an hour later, The clouds clear.